After listening to my Parshah Terumah Insights video, I have my own commentary. You don't think that was the only thing on Parshah Terumah. As I said in the video, Terum Hey. That's the word Terumah. And this is why the Parsha is called Terumah. And we talk about the Mishkan within that Parsha. Terum Hey. Let's do the gematria of Terum. Tov, 400, Resh, 200, that's 600, Vav, that's 6. That's 606, right there, it's Atzmutz, by the way. And then Mem, Terum, that's 646. But in that video, didn't I just do something with 646? Yes, I did the full spelling of the word Mishkan. So when we're doing Terum Hey, we're talking about the Mishkan in Terum. Because the gematria of Mishkan, fully spelt out, is 646. So this is amazing. It's Terum Hey. And that Terum is the Mishkan. And the whole Parsha is about the Mishkan. Another gematria of the Mishkan that I didn't give is if you use the final Mem, a final Nun, you get Mem, Shin, Kaf, that's 360, and a final 700 for the Nun, that's 1060. That's also a little Tarakan or Rosh Tivo of Aleph, 1000, Samek. That's Ein Sof. So, Mishkan contains the Ein Sof. Not only the Elohim, maybe brought down through Elohim as the physical body, but it contains Ein Sof in the same way that the Beis Hamikdash is Ein Sof, as 861 Aleph Samek squiggle final pay. So there's an equation between the two of Ein Sof within the Beis Hamikdash and the Mishkan. So what I consider permanent impermanence, it's the same thing. You'll still receive that same Ein Sof in the Mishkan. In other words, now. The rebuilding of that third temple is your body, is your portable Mishkan that you take with you. Why do you need that permanent structure? That permanent physical structure? It's the same thing as being what we call homeless. And that's what a Jew is. He's homeless. And he can bring down as much, because the whole world is his home. Doesn't have a little private dwelling place in Aspen. Concept of private property. The whole world is the Garden of Eden, to tell you the truth. Or maybe the garden is Yisrael, and Eden is the entire world. We'll see. But Yisrael is the person. It's you. You're called Yisrael. Shema Yisrael. Listen, Israel, it's you. So this Terumah, and remember that hay is the very big deal. Because that's the way Pesach starts off Doesn't it start off when you read the page? Ha, lachma. That hey, remember they bring it down with 2 dots under it. You know? That becomes 20 and 6. Hey. The Arizal brings it down as with 2 dots under it. Announces it, hey. Not ha. Because it's Elohim. So in a real sense, what do we have here with the Mishkan? In the word Terumah. And Mishkan, and what do we have here in the Terumah? We have here Terumah, Tarum, lift up. That's 646, that's Elohim. And the Hey. And remember, there's always an Aleph. Even in Shia HaShirim, when it says the Aleph and the Hey, even when the Aleph isn't shown, there's an Aleph there, because that's Hashem. And so we have Hey with, what's it called, Siri or something, underneath the 2 dots, which makes its 2 dots 20, Hey 5, and the Aleph is 6, 26, and that's Yud Kei Vav Kei. So in the word Terumah, we have Yud Kei Vav Kei. And this is the great secret, because when that union comes, which is in the Shema, Adonai Eloheinu, see? And so when we contain that together, then we don't have to wait for the 3rd temple to receive this Ein Sof miracle. Because the Ein Sof can come from the Mishkan, and the Mishkan is you and your body. It's even more beautiful when you think of it. A movable temple. A movable Beis HaMikdash. A movable holiness. A zuz. Mezuzah. They put a movement. A zuz on a mezuzah, which is fixed. Figure that out. A zuz movement that's fixed is a mezuzah. But the real secret's in the movement. Because life is movement. When there's death, then it'll be fixed. And in a certain sense, that's expressed in the word mezuzot. Zot, mavet. Movement to death. Meditative qualities. And so that's what this Parsha this week is about. The perpetual traveler. He comes here in Adar 1. You know, as its first Parsha in Adar 1. And we're talking about Ein Sof here, aren't we? And we're talking about the Mishkan as 1060. And the portable Mishkan as of the Beis HaMikdash, which is the goal of the Mishkan. Again, in the Ein Sof level. And as I've said, I believe that the Adar 1 is brought down from Ein Sof. There's a miracle here. Miracle, the whole intercalculated month. This isn't the day. You have a whole month. Month of bracha. Of Brachiel. Abrachiel, the angel of Ein Sof, of the month of Adar. Abrachiel means to bring down. And I think I read that it's like from Yesod. I have to look up more there. And the bracha, because kneeling, and bracha is knee, and that's Yesod. And it's bringing down. Every middle joint is Yesod. The elbow sexuality of an elbow and a knee injury. And the third, in the middle, it's the middle joint. Just like the middle joint of the body, it's foot, head, and bris. It's the middle joint, and as I've said, the middle is always higher than the two extremes. And this Avrachiel, which contains the word barach, bracha, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's a bracha from Eli, from God, Yel. And he's for 60 days here, because 60 days is Ein Sof. 60 is the miracle of this. And it comes into the two highest levels of the soul, the surrounding lights. And that's the samach of the aleph, which resides within it. And these two lights are a spiral. So this short commentary on my first comments on Parshah Terumah turned out to be longer than the original comment, the original video. And that's the way it always is. And for me, all this comes from the Shema. And there's so much in the Shema. And so I'll ask again, did you say the Shema this morning and this evening? And if you said it, you'll open up to this level of consciousness. What can I say?